200-pound one. My left arm is a little bit smaller than my right arm. This is my dominant arm. So right now I'm gonna do 5 reps, closing this on my right arm, and then go for 6 on my left. Yeah. Oh, 5. All right. I need to get chalk. All right, guys. Just finished my first ever filmed workout video. Basically, I think the reason I'm going to be doing this, or try to do it consistently, is one, I guess, to keep myself on track for once. But maybe this could probably help or do whatever it needs to do for guys my age or older who keep having this off and on kind of nonsense with working out and diet and all that fun stuff to try and look halfway decent shirtless. So I'm 29, you know, I'm not old, but you know, I'm not getting younger, and I'll take my shirt off to show what I look like, and most of you are probably gonna look at me and be like, this guy doesn't lift, he's never worked out a day in his life, and trust me, I would completely understand that. But I've been lifting since high school. It's just that my consistency over the past 12 years or whatever, 12, 13 years of physically lifting weights, exercise, all that fun stuff has been just, yeah, it's just been super inconsistent, like off and on again over the years, especially on diet. Diet's gonna be the #1 thing that's really gonna, you know, make your physique look the way you want it to look, whether you want to build a lot of size or whether you want to get super lean and have abs year round that are visible. But weights, you know, if you want to build muscle, you got to lift weights, you got to eat right. And me, there's periods of time where I was very strict. I'd go several months, and then whatever, you know, dumb reason came along, and I just stopped lifting, stopped eating right, start drinking heavily. When I turned 21, and basically for the first like 3-4 years of my early 20s, I would drink a lot of beer. That's my thing. I still love beer, but I had to cut way back on that. You know, it's a lot of extra calories. It's not good for you, and as most guys know, most people know, you know, alcohol is not good. It's especially not good if you're trying to, you know, get in shape and, you know, get to where you want to be. But yeah, so 12, 13, I'm not really sure. It was like my sophomore year of high school. Again, I'm 29, so however many years that is, off and on again, not ever doing it right, probably not ever eating enough calories, getting enough protein in to actually build the amount of muscle I want to build. So at the end of the day, I basically set myself up for failure by not, you know, sticking to it. You know, there's no real excuse unless you get severely injured. There really isn't an excuse to not, you know, do something. You know, there's no excuse not to be able to lift 4 or 5 times, you know, a week and try to eat right. But things happen, laziness happens, and you know, that's been my case. Alright, so I guess without further ado, this is what my physique looks like currently. Nothing to be impressed about, just an average guy. I don't take gear or anything. The only supplementation I take is protein powder and fish oil, and that's it. Everything else is just food. So this is what over a decade of inconsistency looks like. So here we go. Alright, so I did just finish my workout. upper body today. Primarily focus on arms, but chest and shoulders as well. As you can see, for my body, I carry a lot of my fat around here. This has been my biggest problematic area. It's like the last place that I lose fat is right here. Even when I was in high school doing track and field, and I was like 12% body fat, this was always here. Just not as much as it is now, as you can tell. But and then right here, back fat I get, and then upper thighs, I carry a lot more mass in my upper thighs. I won't show you that. It's nothing that you guys want to see. But this is my physique. Like I said, a lot of people are like, this guy does not lift weights. Or I'm a beginner, as you can see. Got a lot of back fat down here. And yeah, nothing impressive, you know. I'd be a lot farther along if I would have just stayed consistent. Yeah, I'd probably be not twice the size, but you know, I'd probably have 30% more muscle mass if I would have just stayed, you know, true, consistent in the gym, diet, nutrition, all that stuff. If it would have been like how it should have been, I'd have a lot more muscle on it, you know. But this is how it is. On my chest, you'll notice, for you those who do know, I do have gynecomastia. A lot of people think steroids is what causes gynecomastia, but that's not true, entirely not true. Steroids can lead to that, but it doesn't always happen for everybody. Some people just develop it and get screwed over. For teenage boys, a lot of teenage boys in their early, you know, teenage years, like 12, 13 years old, they'll develop a little bit of gyno, and then it will just naturally go away as their hormones start to balance out more. With me, that wasn't the case. I had a very bad hormonal imbalance when I was a teenager, and that caused gyno. Good way to tell if you have gyno is the nipples will be like puffy. You know, right now they're not doing the puffy look, but you can kind of tell right here. They'll just be puffy looking. I'm not really sure what caused the imbalance. I was on Accutane when I was a teenager. I had very bad cystic acne. Maybe that caused some form of hormonal imbalance. Not really sure. Could have been diet. Could have been 100 different things. Who knows? But mine never went away. My hormones never balanced out properly. The gyno has not gotten worse. Fortunately, it kind of remained consistent and the same. So it never got worse. It has become more pronounced since, gaining more weight. I'm not sure my exact weight right now. I believe I'm in the mid 190s. But I'll measure myself. I'll put my stats in the description. I am 6 foot, so give or take. The heaviest I've been was 211 pounds, and that was during COVID. I haven't been at that weight since, and it was kind of hard for me to get there. I really just had to not exercise at all and eat a ton of junk food. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna try and stay pretty consistent with uploading videos. Probably not to the extent as someone like Sam Sulik. That guy uploads a video every single day. But I would like to try and do this multiple times a week. I'd really like to try and hit, do workouts ideally 5 times a week, but at least 4. I'll put what I did for today, everything I did for my workout, and then I'll probably do a different video that goes more into what I do overall throughout the week, all the different exercises. For what I used to work out with, the weights, if you guys want me to kind of do a video of that, I can. It's not that much. It's just some home stuff, some power blocks, and a cap barbell with some, plates, and some grip workout grip strengthener workout things. And yeah, ideally, you know, obviously build muscle. I don't know how I want my physique to look at the end of the day. I guess only time will tell. I'm in the crossroads of I want to get leaner, you know, be more lean, so, you know, my muscle definition is more pronounced, but at the same time I also want to put on size. So when you're natural, it's kind of hard to do both. You can't get lean and put on size at the same time, really, unless, you know, you plan to do that for several years, but we'll see. Hopefully you guys enjoy this first video, and I'm just gonna keep making more. You guys let me know how you feel about them, if you want me to try anything, if you want to see anything, whatever. And yeah.